各位观众，大家好，欢迎回到我的频道，我是 CC。那我们继续来《柏德之门3》。那说到《柏德之门3》呢，我其实有点忘记之前两个剧情，《柏德之门1》、《柏德之门2》主要在的城市了。但是我其实很清楚的记得，就是那个一开始在主堡嘛，然后跟着养父，然后还有一个妹妹艾蒙，对啊。然后艾蒙一开始是盗贼，然后后来因为我印象中是因为那个一代他很多人把他转法师，然后二代之后他就直接出现就已经转法师了，就贼转法，是转职还是兼职？我其实忘记了，因为他在那个比较古老的年代有兼职这种东西哦。然后我记得那时候《柏德之门1》我玩了一个是3个职业的职业，就战法贼哦，那一次兼3个职业很难玩哦，因为什么都会就等于什么都不会，那就是意思是这样。
Very well.
Very
well.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Soluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the... That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about... If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect... It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And, bad as that was, help won't come from the history books. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
你也没这么老，对吧？
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind.
朝思维成就。
I felt the way they think.
我
Saw the world as they do.
不清楚他指的是不
Foul,
是1代2代
unnatural
的事
creatures
情。
who find the foulness in us and twist it to their
大家
will.
都忘记她的老公卡利德了。
Who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
一想到说贾西拉，结果完全没有远程的能力，实在是觉得很阿杂哦。以前我还记得哦，那时候德鲁伊不能装剑哦，就是用棍啊，长棍啊，或者是说那个什么法杖之类的，然后就给他用投石锁，结果这一代没有投石锁，要命。
Well met.
没有听过。哦，杨基。
Shadowheart was...
好，那对哦。等一下会遇到养鸡人哦，所以说。
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Very serious of you. But go ahead. Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive.
Of course.
Fine. What's on your mind? No, considering all we've been through. I think I...
我先把贾西拉踢出去的哦，我还是习惯叫贾西拉。 那我看到那个 Steam 上面《博德之门》1、2都有特价，但是我不确定那个有没有中文版。以前是有中文版的，但是我觉得那个应该是代理商自己做的哦。
You're sure? Later then.
靠腰嘞，我觉得这个新功能实在是很鸡肋，他为什么要把袋子丢给我？然后我就要把袋子丢到营地去，然后去找那个养鸡，即是邀请人，即是养鸡人的来者。我是不是应该帮他换一下新装备？我要看一下我的旅行箱在哪。
I'm listening. It is done.
然后顺便去找一下我的行李箱在哪里。巴拉克。
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so. He got his claws into me early. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I liked that. Not like I kept him safe. And he paid me well. I respected him. Trusted him. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had got. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. He was right. Sometimes.
好吧，那个被利用。
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure, but her path will be.
虽然我怕到时候熊熊爬到我的床上，这样就很麻烦了。对。
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw.
哦，旅行箱哦。对，旅行箱。帮泽尔换东西了。
The gate is closed. Cazador and his rite of profane a grand ceremony to honor one, to place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer. Of course I am. The problem with what Cazador has done, if the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. Doesn't it sound? After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. Let's find out more about the... If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more. And be finely positioned for yours truly. We're going to Baldur's Gate! The city of 1 in a million! If we don't find my brethren, they'll... We should get to them first. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll...
OK， 他就很戏剧化，现在的感觉比较正常啊。之前就是那个阴阳怪气。
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. You must face them. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
OK， 那就来过来。换一下他的装备了。当然，毕竟他是个战士哦，所以说就战士。虽然我把它选的奥法骑士的奥法骑士，但是他还是个战士的本质上。对。 OK， 来看看，哎，为什么这个会在这里？然后复习8到21。碎魂的，然后这把好像不错。其他的巨型武器，没有它那么好。那目前这个碎魂者还是对他来说还是比较好。对啊，所以双持你会有个优势，就是你看，你可以拿这个长剑这个其实伤害差不多，双持还是会有优势，但是你能不能用双持就打得好，就是另外一回事。这是什么？巨剑、长剑。永兰，OK，深度挖掘，差不多了，所以说他这样子的话 ，OK， 他其实可以拿重一点吧，我在猜，中甲。等一下，这是重甲哦，我一直以为这个头盔是中的，结果它是重甲。头盔之后就是身体的部分，这个好像是那个气势者的。这个是重甲，另外一个，我有2件，看一下哦，18。19，他强一点。然后呢，其他的体质加2，他体质多少？行哦，这个感觉还不错。要穿这个。怪事，我给他穿甲，结果他怪怪的。算了，我等全部弄完再来。然后是披风嘛，好吧，那没有特别的披风，随便有什么披风装什么披风。 他没有盾嘛，然后戒指。鞋子。好像没什么特别的。OK， 手套它是什么？哦，这个吧。哦，动作如潮。好吧，大概就这样吧。其实要继续。 因为我把它变成奥法骑士。
No one back home will ever believe this.
哦，这边
Moving in.
守墓人一个人在房间里。
I should speak up.
Fate.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
那算了，好来，人家会打哦，所以说我才先缓一下，花点时间换下东西。
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They want to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your
很明显的哦，如果你是自选的角色哦，他不是巴尔的后裔哦，只有邪念是，其他的起源角色应该也不是哦。那博德之门1、2都是同一个主角哦，他都是巴尔的后裔。然后有很多人呢，像那个沙洛法特，是那个名字吗？就是那个以前叫老沙，然后艾蒙，对。
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us.
哎，跑掉。
For domination. March. Join power.
哎，阳鸡。
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
I need your help， 我的阳鸡。哎，在这边，在这边。打扰我睡眠，找死。西风战士，哦，正所谓白马啸西风啊。哎呀，没死，没死。 中了，他是武针啊！哦，这所谓白马啸西风，先来处理一下。哎，没死，为什么？对嘛，我就说你为什么不会死？你活着的东西应该要会死的，怎么不会死？哦，没事。
Have to keep going.
是没抓到吗？还是没死。没死。
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
转化，等一下，结束了吧？西风战士，麒麟矛，哦，这么会。哦，他都没什么好的。
Breathe deep and move.
Taking position. Invasion.
哦，这边还有人哦，靠腰。我还真没看到这个。哎呀，倒了不屈，你还给我倒！哦，我没注意到那边还有人。射得到吗？哎呀，好哦。
Battle of wits. Outflank, outsmart.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
然后忽然主脑召唤我们，然后结果就养鸡人跑进去了，所谓养鸡，在对话，哎呀，对话。他的养鸡人同伴真是怎么讲？异界穿行。
About to explode. I speak from some experience.
哎呀，养鸡。哦，看起来有些很厉害的感觉啊。武针吗？养鸡人他有巨剑的熟练项哦，但是他好 跑去当武生。爆炸！爆炸！嘣！哦，爆炸！
Where's our dream guardian?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Oh, 快要倒了吧？应该都被烤焦了吧？
Hope your soul is in good hands.
There's no time to waste.
Direct me.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
他死掉了。
Think you can take me on?
It's not. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
One day I'll catch a break.
我要怎么过去？我要怎么跳？我们好了，随便找一个地方跳。嘿，跳。
It's not. I need you. Now. It's not over. Come to the skull.
等我一下。
Not my magic.
糟糕嘞！跳都不好好跳。
No one stopped me yet.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Best be on my way.
这是谁呀？哦，这就是我们的彗星王子俄尔普斯哦。喂，好，一拳击碎大石头。哎呀，打趴了我们的那个。 啊，GG，啊！
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Geek abomination. By the one true sky. What is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must.
所以他为什么可以保护我们？是因为他抓住这个彗星王子。
Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
如果是你，你会相信这个事情吗？
I am the one that came.
高瑶呢？那个梦之镜守护者，我还去特别想他的那个造型。
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove.
No.
You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Black's wrath upon you. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern that night when you held me.
高瑶，我还以为搂一个妹子，结果搂一只章鱼。
Your
骗我的感觉。
Continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
好哦。
The god, destroy. Do it. Now.
Aid an illicit against it.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me, for you're together.
虽然说有点难以置信，但是先打了再说。
Here we go again.
哎，没中。然后这个是彗星王子，彗星王子在这个沦落到被夺心魔抓起来，游泳下来，不要站在上面。喂，强，喂，没事，嘿，没事。我干，打到了。 痛，好吧，我为了我自己的事情，那就只好先。哦。 可以啊。所以就要来个火球术。看一下，我实际，糟糕，我是不是太多了？哎，他怎么会喷火？等一下，这是什么鬼东西？ 可以啊。使我一敲。你不要跑！嗨，这么厉害啊！他连人类定身术他都会。 彗星王子哦！哎呀，我人被定住。好。一个，一个，你有种下来！你有种下来！对。哎呀，中了！ 不要！他是不是喝药水？ 有靴子。哦，差一点。I get it. 哎，其实他为什么一直去找来的问题？可以哦，他可以动。
Taste my fury.
哦，中，呵呵，中，再来一刀，结束。对啊，阿普斯哦，然后彗星王子被他抓走了，所以他才能保护我们，是因为王子的原因。
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
You may call me the Emperor.
Emperor!
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
所以他一样被植入蝌蚪，然后，但是他已经变得有心。
I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city.
跑掉了。
I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant.
哦，后面那个钢铁守卫。
He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Jastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A a power she passed on
所以临近里面就是我们的彗星王
never reached for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared
我要
herself
祭
queen
司
of
哦。
Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost.
那还是需要他的
You
能
have
力
embraced
哦
your。potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus.
Orpheus.
I realized what the prism was for. Containment.
Containment.
While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained.
该是有点奇怪。
The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
Okay.
I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you.
Limit you.
As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before.
我不要当你奇怪。不。
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential.
Listen.
I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence.
不要，我不要当
You
你
have
奇
seen
怪。
what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength.
震撼人心的美丽，你给我当真？
If you let me, I can evolve you.
不要，不干这种事啊！
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, Why would I? You have done well, the limited form you have. But you would do far better as an Illithid.
我不要了。
Do you wish to evolve or not?
No， 不要。
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain. But in case you change your mind...
什么东西？又一只。
Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
OK， 新石蝌蚪。新石。西风啊，这是所谓的白马啸西风。
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
沉重的石头。
What's in here? If not over.
好哦，这个我们的王子哦，怎么打？可以跟他谈话吗？王子被我们关在里面。
The orb hums with cerebral magic.
可以渗透，无法穿透。
Impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse. But for the murmur of his powers, it's siphoned away.
There is nothing further I can do.
好，走，离开。那瞬间，他的，我们就发现那个吉斯洋基人在进攻哦，就是救他的王子。那我们也跑出来阻挡。那我是不是要再抢救一次啊？好像。瞭望台。那遗物又拿回来了。
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now
哦，
call
所以
Queen.
不是原本的那一个。
Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. Orpheus is not just a Githyanki. He is Mother Gith's blood. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fierce, so mad with power, he'd smash through and glowing with such psionic force that he and lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, the Emperor may be loath. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like, why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't the means of Vlaakith's own. Better to have Orpheus. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus's honor guard, trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism hole. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husk. I regret their deaths. But I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of... Very well. It also promises to... There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our... I know. And I won't.
我也不想用啊，实话是我也不想用。还有谁想讲话的啊？睡觉。这么多话啊，这行。
So, there's been a mind flayer inside. The more I learn, I do not serve Shah anymore. But I digress. Did you want something? Very serious of you. I thought you'd know.
啊，隐形变成白毛。
Of course. Not sure what to feel. Fine. What's on your mind? No. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company.
好吧，那来艾玛维尔嘛，上面是贾希拉，下面是阿尔辛嘛，阿尔辛。对啊，果然很像那个德鲁伊啊。我们这伙伴竟然有2个德鲁伊。一个是翠绿树丛的领导，一个是我们传说中的战士卡拉克，传说中的战士。他为什么这样讲？
God, I'm really not sure. I've got my eyes on.
must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
哎呀，我不是选长休嘛，他给我跑路了。好吧，他不是女生了，他现在变男生了，然后不是很开心，不开心。
With haste.
哎，等一下，他那个床在哪里？这里吗？哎，阿拉贝尔，阿拉贝尔，阿拉贝尔。他们两个都还在我的营地里面，站在楼梯上的。哦，他还有他自己的房子啊。喂，怎么了？怎么了？怎么了？又要打吗？你靠！哦，女王。
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are a Sherlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains.
Blah blah blah.
The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prison. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen.
不可能哦！你这时候再回去就死了哦。
Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith. 不要相信这家伙的任何的承诺。
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing. You are nothing. The Kithraki consume you. I will unmake you.
OK， 这个每天在睡觉的时候都会有很神奇的事发生啊，要命。
I hope you're here to discuss that contract you just signed. Agreeing to give away our greatest hope of salvation wasn't the wisest of moves.
我刚才并没有看到拉斐尔啊，所以说。
I'm glad to hear it. But you realize, I promise you, whatever outcomes... No. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. Ha! There, you'll have to forgive.
对不起，我没有遇到拉斐尔，但是我还是拒绝了。行。
I need a moment for the two of us.
I can still feel the Shadowfell all over me. Still hear her words in my ear. I hope that's true, but I have an idea. Something I've wanted to do for a while. Something that might help me put her in the past. But I'll wait until the others are asleep. Then...
那个妹子邀我们出去，一定要答应的啊！当然哦，这是游戏哦，你现实当中要考虑清楚哦，不然有可能是仙人跳哦。卡拉克。
I think this might be it. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. With this heat going, I can't spare the energy. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to.
那卡拉克快GG了，对啊。网络上说什么要选威尔，然后跟卡拉克的剧情，然后他们就一起回到那个地狱。我觉得这不是很好的方法。
It is done, as long as the undying queen reigns, as it should be. Better to unite the Githyanki. So why do I feel so bitter?
Loss. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
How well, but in truth, I have what I have gathered for myself. Vlaakith cannot unmake, and so from the old.
高于一切哦，彗星点亮我们前进的道路。
Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward. We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus tough Kinata.
Vlaakith's left, not since Vlaak. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe.
好，那很多人都想讲话，很多人都有意见但是呢，正所谓你身为一个领导者，身为一个团队的领导者那听听他们讲话也不是个坏事。 更正确的说，就是因为你是领导者，你才必须要听他们说话，就这样。啊，看错了。小熊蛋，哎。哦，跟妹子晚上去游泳。
This will do. Take off your clothes.
等一下啊。
Fine. Well, don't just stand there. Turn around. You haven't even attempted to peek. I'm a little offended.
I 被什么东西丢出去
I
了
didn't have anything more dangerous to throw than undergarments.
？OK 啊。
What? Don't just stare. I know. Your turn. I don't know if I can do this. No,
已经之前说过了，他喜欢，奇怪，我的内裤是这一条吗？他喜欢夜兰花，这么花俏的内裤，他喜欢夜兰花，然后他不会游泳啊。
All right, just stay close.
现在在游泳啊，但是老实说，这个为了安全起见啊，不要随便去游泳啊，避免被抓交替哦。
Oh, hells, that's cold.
对啊，尤其是像台湾哦，台湾的这种河啊、野溪啊，这个不要每次都跑去游泳啊，避免被抓交替哦。尤其是7月半的时候，7月。
Thank you. I needed that. I needed to
奇
know
怪，我
I
怎么会
can
穿
face
这么花
things
俏的
without
内裤？
Shah.
那让我很出戏。
I don't want to go back. Not just yet. Just a pebble. Now don't you dare stop.
OK。这，哦，那，他谁？来，艾你为什么会站在这里？你想要做什么？
Baldur's Gate at last.
我们已经到了博德之门的外围了，应该是外围，应该是。那另外一件事就是说，营地。任务。 阿拉贝尔。释放，拥抱你的前男友。我不想做这种事情。这是那个百夫长沃斯哦。那之前如果不小心把他干掉，不就没有这个事情？王冠哦。飞龙关，哦，飞龙关，觉得他怎么多了一个2？
Don't waste a step. Let's have a look.
That's cute.
“那野外求生就是看起来就是挖箱子，看起来就是。
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. That was last Sunday, though.
10天前。
Oh, wow, thank you. Mum loved food like this. Simple is best, she always said. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Okay. 那。 我不能跟他讲话。
But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
Do you know where we're going? What kind?
Can't talk.
We told our son that this is a holiday to...
Hmm? 靠，就是燕犬的这个东西哦。
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well.
燕犬。
The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon.
好，他不能放我过去。红色。好，关起来，没人看到我偷东西。好吧，也没什么好偷的。
On my mind and, well, in it.
No passage this way, I'm afraid.
不能过去哦。看起来那边确实。
Breathe deep and move.
我们来看哦。果然哦，但是如果要的话，我应该可以跳下去吧？不能跳，我连跳都不能跳。OK， 跳。确实哦，第二章那个至上真正的军队从月初之塔出发来到博德之门哦。路标。
Welcome to Rivington. South, Coast Way. North, Worms Crossing.
飞龙关。好吧，这些难民似乎没有办法。
If I was a Sharon lookout.
哦，地震地震。
else was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
好吧，宝箱那个野外求生宝箱都看不到，里面有只牛，就是那只牛。
Traps, please. Seems simple enough.
Down ox again. Feels stalked.
Something over there.
My! After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. Did it? I'm not so sure. I'd quite like to get inside. But what if I was smaller? More discreet? Maybe then a kind... Ooh. No. You don't worry about me. Hail, Cyric. I can't wait to get inside.
那看起来这个小魔人都已经到这边了。
You did me a real favor clearing all those. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
乌鸦会记乌鸦女王的恩赐，跳跃及飞行速度提高，雨落术效果的依然持续，变成恐鸦，拳击手4环。其实我比较喜欢速度药，我比较喜欢速度药。那钱蛮多的。为什么会有这一双鞋子在我这里？ 哦，山塔林的这个东西是一堆一堆多星墨蝌蚪哦。杰西拉的靴子，我没有带杰西拉。好，送回营地。哎呀，我有2把铲，小铲，一语携带或隐藏，我不确定这2个有什么差别？对啊。
Stay away from.
哎呀，背包里面有一个背包是怎样？吓死我了！背包里面有一个背包。这是那个山塔林的那个箱子，然后另外一个山塔林的那个东西也在我这里。
To take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Donations? Do you know have I? If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Thank you. I'm sure you'll Got something else to donate, have you? Let's see what you've got. Thank you. Got something else to donate, have you? Well,
if you must.
Nestor let you in.
Not sure why you were so keen to get in the...
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. The room next door has rather reeked.
隔壁的房间臭味。
Salut.
隔壁的房间。
I hear you've been given...
You best not piss away Man at Nestor's good graces.
精卫。
I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
OK， 没什么好谈的，然后每个人都警告我不要顺手牵羊。OK， 但是那只猪说这里有什么东西。道德的材质。
Excellent choice.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Direct me.
No time to rest.
Oi, what in Helm's most... And I just...
那个人不是会进来跟我讲话吗？
Halt, citizen! This is a restricted area. Explain yourself. Funny enough for me.
他不会进来。
Who's that rummaging around? You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right. I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Salutation.
等一下，玩具熊。
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac here.
这个佛的。
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
We're being replaced by steel watchers.
好，看攻略，他就是那个莎尔信徒哦。那我们的影星就是前莎尔信徒哦。
Every twist of its corridors, I find only more questions.
等我一下。
Our goal is clear, is it not? We defeat the remaining chosen and the elder brain.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Baldurians! Stand!
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trap. Oh. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
利文顿的这还不算不上博德人。
What exactly are you implying? You bleed. We just want Baldur's Gate to be for Baldurians.
深水城。
Let Waterdeep give this riffraff. You and I have.
Oh, God. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my...
等一下他叫什么名字？如果说波，是这个名字吗？
Here we go.
不是。
I have something to ask.
You and I have nothing.
I took you for... You're a recent arrival. These wretches have nowhere to call home. Nothing to live off but what they carry. And nobody to help them but themselves. Me? You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and... Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes. Nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
矮人投手，挥找武器偷之后会回到矮人，所以怎么讲？它是个战锤，它本来就会回来，但是如果是矮人丢出去的话，会更强。寒草匕首。 等下，它是什么？先副手攻击，所以它要装在副手。对施加妖火。 2000多，还好。距离增加3倍，雨落数又还好。哦，那摩尔的眼罩，
A pity more don't share your open mind. I always say it's just business, but some don't see it that way. There is an I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all. As do I.
Come.
There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but you're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele, but I think you've earned a peek. Trade secrets, but I can guarantee you that nothing...
OK， 那接下来，我刚才去把那个他洗劫一空，对啊，把他钱偷走。那我们只能在那个游戏中这样做，真实生活不要这样做。
Moonrise would give me answers. But every twist of its corridors, I find only more questions.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
那是不是应该要再表演一下？还是我们准备要一路杀进去？
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renaud there? A tiefling with short horns and purple hair?
Renaud. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out. Heretic.
Heretic. OK， 他走掉了。
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. Then that's where we need to go.
Something's on my mind.
I'm busy.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really.
No, I'm afraid I'm...
My love, you can't...
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Whatever the dog thinks...
Well, war is no place for...
Oh, God! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Sit! No!
Griselda?
Look, I know you're not gonna see it. Emma! Oh, you can come back!
What was that, my dear?
Nothing,
Heads will roll for this transgression. Oh, a perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And they talk some absolute horse bollock. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city.
Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination...
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people... Shh! Not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not I don't really have any other friends.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together.
Can't stand her, can't.
Actually got here safely. Towing along.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been up.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots. I'm really worried.
哎！
So,
you
survived. That's more than many of my kin. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. I haven't seen him since. We made it alive to Baldur's Gate.
We made it through hell.
好，他们真的是勉强的出现了编剧。
Hail from. Forgive me, is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking some well-to-dos in the city donated enough locals going without while strangers feast. It's stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are... If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach him a lesson they'd never forget. What peace. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood...
Oh. 吓到我了。
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
OK， 这是戏剧性的一件事情。
So, Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Shapeshifter.
What? As if I could change that.
真是吓死我了！刚才听。OK， 还能去哪里？下面还是可以过去。哦，吓死我了！ OK， 我现在时间是2个小时哦，来看一下，拿到奥林特来的变形怪的伪装，它是行动基地的线索。最终一个巴尔信徒在谋杀恶臭最为浓烈的地方。 掉炸药的玩具，然后隐形哦。好像长修会有剧情吧，我不太确定。 狐狸，等我一下，小女孩出现在这。No.
The dog is unable to speak through the small.
I don't know. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You were really nice to me before. Could we maybe...
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
10年后再来。没有了。
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really...
我其实有点怕他是奥林哦。人呢？我想跟那只什么狐狸吗？他怎么会带着一只狐狸
？I'm just a cat.
哦，猫啊。
Please, talk to Yenna. I don't like talking. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. Please don't.
那我以为它是狐狸，原来它是一只猫。
I brought my own paring knife, and now I just need some.
我真的觉得它可能有问题，这小孩子可能有问题。
I brought my own.
然后这只猫，我觉得有问题，我觉得有问题。anyway， 我也要睡了，让它长休一下，然后就结束。有没有人要说哈尔辛哦？哈尔辛要说，那个熊不准偷袭我哦。之前我也那个我就拒绝了。那熊不可以来哦。
I never quite realized how burdened I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. You. I discovered you. I have lived a very long time. I have... Truly? But I respect your choice.
Good.
If that's how you truly feel. Your friendship remains precious to me.
肌肉把你弟弟给我死守。
Still, I could not have forgiven myself had.
Good. 我有隐形就够了，这家伙不要给我乱来哦。等下有动后，哦，吓死我了！想说有动后，那熊不要过来啊！他过来我一定会剁了他。
far. Burn away the shadows, a shivering.
Look what it's But please.
不知道。过夜都会有个自动选单。
I want to have a word.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes.
Doubt,
resignation, perhaps.
Look where it's But please.
I brought my own pen.
哦，我决定结束这一期了。感谢各位观众收看，我们盈利越来越多人了。那如果你喜欢《柏德之门3》，喜欢我的游戏影片，请记得帮我的影片按赞、分享，然后订阅我频道，开启小铃铛，这样子更新影片你就不会错过。OK， 那感谢各位观众收看了，我们下次再见喽，拜拜。